Hey guys, August here, coming at you with an Outriders build guide, and today I'm going to be talking about my firepower Trickster build. It's a firepower shotgun Trickster and it just deletes CT15. Makes it look like a joke, and you just don't die because you kill everything before it kills you. So yeah, with enough said, let's get straight into the build. So we're using Dash Shield as our main weapon and only weapon, with Fortress and Dark Sacrifice, and that's all you need for that. It's enough damage to just kill everything. The secondary weapon you don't use ever. You're never going to change. So that's just for looks and brag rights. I got a 99k Golem Slim there. It looks cool. That's what I'm rocking. Rock boy swag. And then for our armor, we are using 3-piece Trespassers. We're using the head, the hands, and the feet. And the reason we're using Trespassers is because of the set bonus now. It gives you 6% increased damage per enemy affected by your deception skill. So time rift per enemy, and it doesn't have a cap. So if you time rift 20 enemies, you're gonna deal a lot of damage. 20 times 6, that's 120% extra damage from 10 enemies. Not that you'll get 10 enemies all the time, but worst case scenario you get 1 or 2, and that's still 12% flat damage for nothing. And it's a CC as well, so it's just really good now. I think Trickster's in the best place that it's been now in quite a long time. So let's get straight to the mods. We've got Captain Hunter and Long Range. The Trespasser's Cowl comes with long range, and then you reroll Captain Hunter on it. And then the stats that you want to look for is bonus firepower, close range damage, and cooldown reduction on your purples. But this obviously comes with it. Alright, let's get to the purples. So we're using a chest piece with personal space. That's just 25% bonus damage to close range weapon damage. That's just flat damage, no brainer. And then this Reforging Bullets mod. Optionally, this is your optional mod. It doesn't really matter what you put in there. You can put whatever in. I just can't get anything else, any chest piece to roll any good. I've got terrible luck. But yeah, I would put more damage in there in the means of buckshot shells. That's 10% increased damage to shotguns, so that's just 10% flat damage all the time, no catch. Or you could put in there pain absorber, just for a little bit more tankiness, but you really don't need any tankiness. You've got 28k health and you just have a lot of healing and self-sustain. Like, it's, you just kill stuff to heal and you get a shield. You don't need more, but if you feel like you're having trouble just getting used to it, then use damage absorber there. But I would go for buckshot shells. And then on your pants, you want a nice pair of purple pants with bonus firepower and close range damage and cooldown reduction, but I cannot find one for me for the last 2-3 days that I've been farming. So I've resorted to using the lower chrono suit. And it comes with some nice mods on it. I mean, ammo bargain, you need that for this build. They're twisted rounds. Every time you kill something, you get 20% of your ammo back in your mag. Just makes clearing mobs super easy. And then, yeah, Sharp Eye is another no-brainer. You have to aim down sights though to activate it, but you only have to kill 3 enemies while aiming down sights, and it lasts for 20 seconds. So you don't have to worry about it too much, but do apply it at the beginning when you can. And then the next thing, we are using the Trespasser hands. And this does roll with max health, both of these, but it doesn't matter. You have so much damage, it honestly doesn't matter. And then it makes you nice and tanky. Anyway, Pain Transfer is the mod on the hands, and this will just transfer all the damage that you do. Well, not all of it, there's a percent of the damage. But say now you time rift 20 enemies and there's a boss there. If you just start shooting the boss, you'll probably just kill the whole pack. Like, it just splits the damage between everything. It's insane. It's like your second highest damage when you've finished, and the damage meters afterwards. And then instant reload is another must-have for this build, this mod. When you hunt the prey, it instantly reloads your magazine. So if you're on a boss and you're just letting into him, he doesn't die in one clip. All you do is you hunt the prey right back onto him, and then carry on killing him because you got a full mag again. Or you hunt the prey away to launch a bunch of adds, and you build up all your buffs and stuff, like your stacking firepower buffs, and then you hunt the prey back to the boss and you just one-shot him. It's insane. And the bullets, we have Stare into the Barrel that increase your firepower for each enemy in close range, stacking up to 5 times. So worst case scenario, there'll only be 1 enemy near you, or like a boss, and that's still 10,000 firepower for free. So that's a no-brainer. Stack in the barrel, Stare into the Barrel. The boots come with that on it already. And then Bloodlust is what you roll onto it, a tier 2 mod. Killing shots increases your firepower, stacking up to 3 times, lasting 10 seconds. This one will just always proc itself. You don't have to ever worry about it. So the only mod you do have to worry about proccing is Sharp Eye. And all you gotta do is aim down sights when you kill enemies. So just like feather in between shots, like aim down sights just to reapply the buff. And yeah, so that is the mod and the gear. And these are the skills we'll be using. We'll be using Hunt the Prey. That's your movement skill, and this is how you reload. Get a full mag if you're running out of bullets on your twisted rounds. It's how you never lose your twisted rounds. 5.5 second cooldown. If you're lucky and got some cooldown reduction on your pants, which I was not, I think you could get this down to like a 5 second cooldown, but don't quote me on that. But this is more than enough. You'll never run out of bullets. I just kill everything. And then time rift, yeah, this is the bread and butter. This is what gives you all the extra damage, and it gives you CC, so it's nice for crowd control. So you just see it, and the range on this is extremely far. You need to get used to it. So you just chuck this out. What you can do is you time rift first, and then you hunt the prey. And by the time your time rift lands, you'll already be behind them, and then you can just delete them. Delete everything. Just go be a trickster, delete it all. And twisted rounds, that's your main damage and armor, and ignores armor and everything like that. That's just, you need twisted rounds. It's the same as every other bullet build, that's just how it is. So yeah, twisted round, time rift, hunt the prey. And then now let's go over the class tree. So I have tried different nodes and stuff, and to like see if I can get different tanky parts, or this is the best one hands down that I have found. So we go close range weapon damage, no brainer. Armor piercing doesn't really matter, but it's better than reload time, so because you never reload. Weapon damage, no brainer, and then shotgun damage, because this is a shotgun build. That's more close range damage. Cooldown on your movement skills, so hunter prey for reloading. And up here we have deception kill, increase weapon damage. That's your time rift, will increase your weapon damage, so you get the time rift buffed and you'll get the weapon damage buff. So it's just crazy, it stacks on top of each other for insane damage. More close range, and there's movement skills, increase your weapon damage, so you'll get 2 weapon damages from, like, if you chuck up your time rift and the hunter prey, what's that, 70% damage just straight flat there without anything else. It's crazy. Decrease cooldown of your deception skills, so your time rift, you can time rift more often. And this is when you're behind, increases all your weapon damage, it's increased by 20%. There's 2 of these in the build. That's 40% if you're right behind them. You don't even have to hit crit spots, just be behind the enemies and you will do 40% increased damage. That's just go behind them and kill them. Don't even worry about critting, like headshots. If you can get them, great, but don't worry about it. And this is increased weapon, close range weapon damage, increase weapon damage some more, and that's deception skills, movement skill cooldown for your hunter prey, just to reduce it even more. That's the back one we spoke about. And this is weapon damage against elites, just free 15% against elites. Magazine size is always useful. Shotgun weapon damage, because we won't be using assault rifles. And then that one for each enemy in close range, your weapon damage is increased by 8%. So all in all, this is the best way I would do it. You can try some other stuff if you want. But yeah, this is the best way that I have found for it to work. Just does tons of damage, it synergizes super well. And yeah, you stay alive by just killing everything. And that's it pretty much for the build, guys. I will leave some gameplay in there for you now, and you'll see it just deletes everything. Also, I'm trying to hit 1k subs before the end of the year, guys, so I would really appreciate a sub and a like, and just share this video around and try and get the word out there. I'm going to be going hard on Final Fantasy and Outriders. Final Fantasy a bit later when it comes out in the expansion, but for now we're really into Outriders. And yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Augustine out.
The packs there were the first we sent to die. Fear and confusion on their faces. Is Monroy dead?
Very. Fucker still thought he was in the right up to the very end.
Failed men often rationalize the actions that led them to ruin.
We're under attack!
Outriders! Attacking my people again?
You're wasting my time and ammo. Leave!
Look, I got people to feed and shelter here. Just take...
Attract attention.
them in there?
They're detected. Access granted.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be